Now in Good Morning Northwest, a car slams into an East Central Spokane home with a man inside. What happened and what charges that driver faces this morning?
And we've got cooler temperatures and cleaner air in much of the inland Northwest, but not everywhere this morning, where you want to keep a closer eye on air quality.
And a deadly shooting rocks Jerusalem as two attackers target commuters at a bus stop. We're following this breaking story with new details just ahead. You're watching Good Morning Northwest on 4 News Now. Glad you're with us. I'm Robin Nam.
And I'm Natalie Grant. Today is Monday, September 8th. Let's start things off with meteorologist Matt Gray. A look at that first alert forecast. Yeah, a lot of people still keeping an eye on that air quality today, Matt.
Exactly, but a lot of improvement as well from where we started off the weekend. So let's start with the positive first, right? It is Monday. Let's try and keep some positivity going. St. Mary's, Pullman, Lewiston, Grangeville, all in the green. Same goes for the Tri-Cities and Yakima. But some of these fires in our northern and western reaches still producing a lot of smoke over the weekend, and that is still drifting around here this morning. So Ephrata and Soap Lake seeing some unhealthy air quality this morning. Want to limit your time outside. Same goes for Stevens and Ferry counties. No matter which way the wind blows, you knew that that smoke was going to be around because all those fires are basically in your backyard. So unhealthy air again this morning in Colville. Bonners Ferry, the wind is now blowing the smoke in your direction, and so we are down to unhealthy for sensitive groups. Much improved air quality in Spokane. We are at the moderate range, and we're actually right on the edge of perhaps seeing good air quality for a few hours later today. However, it's likely to get a little bit hazier in the afternoon as those fires again wake up. We will see some sunshine and some decently warm enough temperatures to continue at least a little bit of active fire behavior. And as we head into the evening, we'll see that smoke begin to follow the winds back up north towards the Colville area, Medellin Falls as well, especially from that rattlesnake fire in southern Ferry County. So that is what we are going to be looking at today. We also have a chance for some more showers and thunderstorms. We saw a little bit of that last night. All that coming up in your forecast.
We are following breaking news out of Jerusalem this morning. A deadly shooting at a bus stop has left 6 people dead, and we have just learned that among the victims are 3 men in their 30s, 2 men in their 50s, and a woman in her 50s. One was confirmed to be a Spanish national. So far, no one has taken responsibility for the shooting. Police say it all unfolded during rush hour as families and workers were headed to the city. This happened in the northern part of Jerusalem. Investigators say 2 gunmen opened fire on people waiting for the bus and continued shooting inside. More than a dozen people were rushed to the hospital, some in critical condition. You can see here police sprinting to the scene while others ran for cover. A security guard and even a bystander jumped in to help. Together, they shot and killed the attackers. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu rushed to the site, calling it one of the worst attacks Jerusalem has seen in months. Right now, police and soldiers are flooding the city with extra patrol and locking down the area to make sure there are no further threats. Security is extremely tight across Jerusalem this morning. We'll keep following this breaking story and bring you new details throughout the morning. Reporting in studio, Hannah Joy, 4 News Now.
Hannah, thanks. Well, new on Good Morning Northwest, a motorcycle crash in I-90 in Shoshone County injured the driver and killed the passenger. Idaho State Police say a 67-year-old man from Kingston, Idaho, was driving that motorcycle just outside of Smelterville yesterday morning when his back tire blew out. He and his passenger, a 66-year-old woman, were both wearing their helmets, but the woman's came off during the crash. She died at the scene, and the driver, that man, was taken to the hospital. Right now, we don't know the names of those involved in this crash or the extent of the driver's injuries. Idaho State Police say the investigation is still ongoing.
The Spokane police arrested a driver for crashing into a home in East Central Spokane. According to SPD, the woman in her mid-50s drove into the corner of a housing complex on 11th and Ray Street around 6:30 yesterday evening. A man was inside the home at the time. He wasn't hurt. The woman suffered minor injuries, was taken to the hospital. Police suspect her of being under the influence.
In our Fire Watch coverage this morning, these are some new photos of the wildfire that's burning northwest of Davenport. Lightning started it just about a week ago. As of this morning, the rattlesnake fire has burned about 21 square miles with 0 containment. Evacuation orders are also still in place. Anyone living in the area shaded on this map here, we also have this posted on our website, needs to get out right now.
And we have been tracking several more wildfires burning near Kettle Falls. The Black Hawk Mountain and Crown Creek fires have merged in the last few days, so we are now reporting them with a single acreage. Crews have gained 5% containment on this wildfire that's burning close to 22 square miles. Evacuation orders remain in place for the fires. You can see level 1, 2, and 3 marked there on that map on your screen.
Well, you may need to plan some extra time in your commute this week. The construction crews will be reducing southbound Ash Street from 3 lanes to 1 while they work on stormwater system improvements. This will start tomorrow and last through Friday. Southbound Ash Street will merge from 3 lanes to 1 lane between Augusta Avenue and Maxwell Avenue. The lane reduction will likely create congestion on eastbound Northwest Boulevard and southbound Ash Street. The work is part of the Maxwell Avenue Bike and Pedestrian Safety Upgrades project. Now, city officials are recommending alternate routes, including Government Way, Monroe Street, Washington Street, or Division Street during peak traffic times. Just another thing to think about on your commute.
Okay, this is just for, the bulk of this week. Then it's going to be okay up there.
Get through it.
All right, it is now 5 minutes after 6.
And taking a look at our forecast with meteorologist Matt Gray. How's it going?
Well, I'd say it's going a lot better than it was at the start of the weekend. That is a big positive here. We saw a couple of thunderstorms around the Palouse last night. We have a chance for some more tonight as our weather pattern getting a little bit more active. If you want to keep some of the smoke away, I think that is a good thing. Plus, boy, we could desperately use some rain. Your forecast coming up.
Division rivals clash at Lumen Field, and the Niners strike first. Seattle's defense dominates, but the offense struggles. We're breaking it all down a little later here in Morning Sports.
And Chicago on edge as President Trump threatens National Guard deployment. How Chicagoans respond to raids could determine the next move. We have that story right after this break.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now, brought to you by the Tire Store.
It's the 11-year anniversary at Move Fitness.
Let's go. I really got the feeling today that everything is going my way. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
And during our anniversary, join now for only $11.
Let's go.
You're busy, so at Car Wash Plaza, we're open 24/7 to match your schedule. Plus, we have safety surveillance lights and security cameras throughout the facility. It's easy with multiple payment options, cash, debit, or credit. There's even more reasons to visit our Car Wash Plaza. Our discount cars ensure major savings, and they're good at all our locations.
Car Wash Plaza, it's the best in the Northwest.
Stay and play at Missisquoi Casino Hotel, where jackpots, food, and fun come together at the region's only non-smoking casino and hotel. We're the place for a day trip, weekend getaway, or your next holiday party or group event. Enjoy the casino action playing your favorite gaming machine, or try your skills at the live table games. Stay and play at Missisquoi Casino Hotel, located just north of Spokane on Highway 395 near Chewelah.
Avamere Southfield is so much more than just a home. We're enhancing lives every single day.
My home was heaven on earth, and now Avamere is heaven on earth.
Everybody's very friendly here and welcoming.
Come visit us and experience the Avamere difference.
You want to challenge me right now at Ziggy's?
Oh, yeah. What are we doing? Playing a game?
Alphabet game. Air conditioners, brass fittings, cabinets, drills, extension cords. You can get anything you need at Ziggy's. Ziggy's got it all. Ziggy's!
Yeah, Ziggy's.
Now through September 30th, get up to a $7,500 federal tax credit on a Ford Mustang Mach-E or F-150 Lightning. They're perfect for visiting friends across town or road trips across the country. And with the Ford Power Promise, get a complimentary home charger and standard installation. Save big on these all-electric vehicles that are smooth, fast, and fun. Hurry, the $7,500 federal tax credit on Mustang Mach-E and F-150 Lightning ends September 30th. Only at your local Ford dealer.
It is 6:09. Here's a look at what's new on Good Morning Northwest. President Donald Trump says he expects to decide on a course of action for Chicago today or tomorrow.
He's threatening to send in National Guard troops, citing illegal immigration and violent crime. The White House says it's been moving immigration enforcement personnel into the city. Officials say how Chicago residents respond to the raids could determine whether Trump sends in the troops. But Trump is backing off his social media posts, saying, quote, Chicago is about to find out why it's called the Department of War. Illinois Democrats say war rhetoric is inflammatory and a National Guard deployment would not help with the crime. Instead, several suggest federal partnerships to reduce that gun violence and hire more police officers.
Workers detained during a massive immigration raid in Georgia will be returned home on a chartered flight this week. Most of them are South Korean nationals. President Trump last night called on foreign companies like Hyundai to respect U.S. immigration law, while saying he welcomes foreign workers who come here legally to train American workers.
Police in Oregon say a 40-year-old man was living in this crawl space of a condo building without the owner's knowledge. Police say Benjamin Bukor lived here for what they're calling an extended period of time, transforming this space into a home complete with a bed, lights, and chargers, even a TV. The family upstairs say they only made this discovery after a neighbor saw the man park his car nearby and then walk into the back of the building into that crawl space. Police say meth was found in the crawl space. Bukor is now being held on a $75,000 bond.
A 4-year manhunt for a fugitive father and his 3 children in New Zealand came to a sudden violent end. Thomas Phillips was shot and killed by police during an armed confrontation this morning after a break-in at a rural farm shop. The 3 children, ages 9, 10, and 12, are safe in police custody. Phillips had been hiding with his children in the remote wilderness since December of 2021. A police officer was wounded in the head during the confrontation, but is expected to survive. The children were found at a remote campsite and are receiving some medical checks.
10-second takeaways in your forecast. Cooler weather, less smoky as well. We are going to see a little bit of activity as in the form of showers and thunderstorms again tonight.
Good morning, Northwest time right now is 6:11.
Now, mark your calendar, Spokane. The beloved Skyway Cafe announces its reopening date after months of rebuilding. Coming up, how hundreds of car enthusiasts revved up to help the iconic diner.
And as we said, Jeff, to a commercial break, here is a live look at the Spokane County Interstate Fair, where gates are opening in just a few hours for another day of fun. Just ahead, what awaits for you this year at the fair, how you can get there easily, and some days you might be able to get in for free. We'll tell you about it next.
Wildfire season is here. Protect what matters most with meteorologist Chris Crocker.
We track the winds, the humidity, the lightning, because even the smallest change can lead to disaster.
The First Alert Weather Team, only on 4 News Now.
The 2025 Ford Bronco is everywhere, and for good reason. It's built for anything, loaded with capability, and will go anywhere you take it. Snow, mud, dirt, whatever the road throws at you. This goat gives you seven different terrain modes to handle it all. And the Bronco just won an award for best in class for initial quality. When buying your next SUV, think Wendell Ford. We would be honored to show you the new Bronco. Wendell Ford, drive for generations.
Figuring out how to best care for a senior in your family can be overwhelming. That's why several Spokane senior living communities have joined forces to bring you helpful, timely videos at kxly.com/seniorliving. Get expert advice, find trusted resources, and prepare your family for the future. Become informed because we know the needs of your loved ones will continue to change. Visit kxly.com/seniorliving today for helpful information and for people you can contact with your questions.
For over 90 years, McVeigh Brothers Roofing, Siding, and Windows has been making homes more energy efficient and beautiful. And right now, during our anniversary sale, we're offering financing where you can replace up to 10 windows and a patio door for just $199 a month. Or you can add a new roof with the window package for $399 a month. And if you want a trifecta of roof, windows, and new siding, how does $799 a month sound? At McVeigh Brothers, we're working for you.
Custom is more than choosing from a few fabric options. With our custom upholstery, you get control over almost every detail, so you can design a piece that's perfect for you. From the style of the arms and legs to the cushion type and pillow shape. Perfect style, perfect comfort, created for you. The Custom Comfort Event. Get 30% off store-wide at the Tin Roof.
Mother's Cupboard, we are your hometown nutrition store in business for 47 years. Why? Because we sell only the highest quality nutritional supplements at the lowest prices. And we have the most knowledgeable staff to answer all your questions. Come into any of our Mother's Cupboard stores, Lincoln Heights next to Trader Joe's, North Point Plaza next to Total Wine, or University Road in the Valley.
Mother's Cupboard, things that make you feel good.
The Tire Store for auto repairs, tires, and wheels. At the Tire Store, they'll let you split up your repair bill over a couple months. Get your car fixed today. ASC certified, and you can start an account with no credit check.
Tire Store.
4 News Now is brought to you by Wendell Motors.
Sign up for the 4 News Now Daily Local at KXLY.com.
Welcome back. It's now 6:15. Fire shuttered the Skyway Cafe at Phelps Field in January.
Now the community is shifting into high gear to help as the owner finally reveals the opening date. We got Hunter Bertram taking us on a ride where classic cars and this iconic diner go hand in hand.
We're hoping for a January 2nd opening.
For nearly half a century, Sandra Melter and her family have been the proud owners of the Skyway Cafe, a beacon of community and comfort. But on January 9th of this year, a fire temporarily grounded their legacy, forcing them to close the doors and turn off the grill. Through it all, Sandra has held one thing close to her heart, serving up food with a dash of love.
Just standing in front of that grill and putting out that food for these people. You know, I've been doing it for 20 years. I'm a working owner. I'll bust your plate, I'll mop the floor, I'll fill your coffee, I'll cook your food. Just to get back in there and serve the public.
Reviving the cafe has been no small feat. The building is historically recognized, bringing with it the challenge of updating to modern codes without losing its charm. Today, some loyal customers have revved up their engines to help this cafe get back on its feet.
Over 300 cars already here. All the donations and money is going to Skyway Cafe to get them on board.
Hundreds have gathered, sharing a love for cars and the Skyway Cafe.
You walk through the door, they smile, set you down. They're at your bacon need. Whatever you need, they take care of you.
I feel truly blessed. I never realized that I meant that much to the community. So it gives me a whole new drive of energy, and I'm just ready to get in there and cook for all these people that are supporting us, and I've just missed everybody so much.
In Spokane, Hunter Bertram, 4 News Now.
Well, there you go, looking ahead to January.
And they have been missed so much as well. All right, it's time for the fair, though.
Another thing missed until this time of year. Going on this week, lots of rides and food.
Yeah, it starts at 11 this morning, so if you are making plans, a lot better on the air quality bit. It's still not great. I mean, we're what, moderate this morning?
Yeah, we're moderate, and you know,
better.
it's just that little reminder of, hey, you know, it's not perfect, but I tell you what, it's a lot better and a lot more doable than what we saw over the weekend and much of last week as well. And boy, do you remember when we had nice summer temperatures and we weren't worried about fires and things like that for a good portion of August? That seems so far away now. We have this really incredible video over the weekend from James Johnson, lives across the lake from the Rattlesnake Fire, which has been one of the big offenders, burning dozens and dozens of square miles here, and has really been pumping out the smoke even as we've gone through the course of the weekend. All the smoke from that fire now traveling these winds that are coming out of the south, which has helped improve in Spokane and Coeur d'Alene the air quality tremendously. I think we may even end up in the green for a few hours today. But that Rattlesnake Fire, one of the big offenders here that continues to push smoke now up Lake Roosevelt into the Colville and Kettle Falls area. We're also seeing that smoke travel up towards Priest Lake, Sandpoint, and Bonners Ferry this morning here as well. In general, I expect for Spokane and for Coeur d'Alene for us to stay averaging out over the course of each day in the moderate range. We may see things get a little bit hazier this afternoon and also see some additional haze Tuesday afternoon. Temperatures are still going to be in the 80s, even though they will be cooler than this weekend and much cooler than last week. It'll still be enough, especially with some sunshine today, that we will see at least a little bit of activity and smoke production out on these fires each and every day. Later in the week, I'm hoping that that is going to come down quite a bit. Take a look at what happens here as we head into this evening. We are going to be looking at another round of thunderstorms. We saw some thunder, or rather we saw some lightning and heard some thunder last night around the Palouse. Likely to see that again as we head into this evening about 7-8 p.m. as this wave of moisture comes in. Whatever's left of it as we head close to midnight will be working its way into the Spokane and Coeur d'Alene area, more so on the Washington side, as it looks like this will be a mostly a Washington event through the overnight. And we'll start to see as we head into tomorrow morning a chance for a little bit of wet weather on the Idaho side. But here is about 6:30 tomorrow morning. So we've got more of these scattered showers and the occasional lightning strike, moving through our region. Then by lunchtime, a lot of this will be generally moving out of our area, and we'll start to see a little bit of a break. We will have chances for showers and thunderstorms each and every day this week, gradually cooling as the week rolls on. That is going to be very nice by the time we get to Friday and Saturday. And so my hope is that, hey, maybe you'll get a little bit of rain at your house and we'll have that air quality slowly but surely improving each and every day.
I just want to be able to wear a sweatshirt outside and not feel like I'm dying of heat.
Yeah.
She's fall girl.
I'm so ready.
No.
All right, Matt, thanks. Good morning, Northwest time right now is 6:20.
In the first game of the season, the Seahawks had no easy task taking on a division rival. Next in morning sports, we have the top plays from yesterday's game at Lumen Field. We'll be right back.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Satay Bistro, Coeur d'Alene's culinary extravaganza of American fusion dining. From our extensive wine cellar to our unforgettably decadent menu, we'll move your experience beyond ordinary to the extraordinary. Satay Bistro, just off the 4th Street exit in Coeur d'Alene.
It started with a drive down 8th Avenue.
Wow, what is this place?
A permanent year-round market rooted in sustainability, equity, and community. BECU stepped in with trust-based philanthropy and a commitment to the community.
Our partnership with Scale House is helping our members, is helping our community grow, thrive, get access to food.
From arts to agriculture, Scale House Market is a place where people grow together.
Bathfitter showers have got people talking. Our wide selection of showers means it's exactly what we wanted. Seamless and watertight walls are much easier to clean than tiles and grout. And they stay in excellent shape. Every Bathfitter shower is backed by a lifetime warranty. And with thousands of 5-star reviews, the experience exceeds expectations. It's no wonder millions of Bathfitter customers love their new shower. It just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
When you're hurt in a car wreck, insurance companies will try to minimize your claim. Don't let them. We're here to fight for every dollar you deserve.
We're in your corner working to get you the best possible outcome.
When I called Craig Swap & Associates, it was so fast and so easy. They got right to work, making sure the insurance company treated me fairly, so I got everything I deserved.
Don't let big insurance take advantage of you. Call Craig Swap & Associates now. One call, that's all. 509-999-9999.
Satay Bistro, Coeur d'Alene's culinary extravaganza of American fusion dining. From our extensive wine cellar to our unforgettably decadent menu, we'll move your experience beyond ordinary to the extraordinary. Satay Bistro, just off the 4th Street exit in Coeur d'Alene.
There was no easing into this new season for the Seahawks. The test began right away, welcoming a rival and divisional opponent into Lumen Field for week 1. And it was pretty much all defense all day. Seahawks blitzing Julian Love through the middle with a massive sack against Brock Purdy and a huge loss for the Niners there. Then in the third quarter, Purdy falling back. He's going to have plenty of time looking for Juwan Jennings in the center. Way underthrown. Ernest Jones comes down with it for the pick and run for a few extra yards. Then ending the third quarter, Niners for a field goal attempt. Jake Moody already missing one yesterday. That second one not even given a second chance, blocked by Julian Love. Niners offense out there again. Purdy takes the snap. Pocket begins to close in. Tight coverage for Ricky Pearsall, who's locked down. Josh Jobe, though, he was locked in. Jobe with the second interception for the Hawks. And after all of that, the Niners defense was the group that prospered. Nick Bosa earning a strip sack in a crucial possession to seal the game. San Francisco wins 17-13, shutting down the Hawks' potential game-winning drive.
Obviously very disappointed that about the outcome, but you got to look at the process as well. I think our guys played incredibly hard, played for the all 60 minutes, gave ourselves a chance to win there at the end. I just told the team I think we have a really good football team, and we're not there yet.
As far as quarterback Sam Darnold, in his first start for Seattle, he went 16 for 23 with no passing touchdowns. Just a handoff for a rushing touchdown for Zach Charbonnet and a couple of field goals, but the offense yesterday fell short. That'll wrap us up for Morning Sports.
Still a long season to go. More Hawks wins in the future for sure. But hey, if you're ready for some more football, you can watch the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Bears in Chicago tonight, right here on ABC. And that means World News is on early at 3:30, followed by a special hour-long edition of 4 News Now at 4 o'clock with Derek and Kirsten. Then at 5, it's the first Monday Night Football game of the season as Minnesota battles Chicago in the Windy City. After the game, there's another special edition of 4 News Now, and I think we all know what I'll be doing tonight.
Yeah, go Vikes.
Skol Vikes, let's go.
Skol. Sorry.
Oh, there you go.
You gotta bring out the Minnesota in you.
We'll get you clapping next.
It's now 6:25.
The man accused of trying to assassinate Donald Trump at a Florida golf course will represent himself at trial. Jury selection starts today, and experts warn that he may use the courtroom as a platform. The charges and what you can expect, that's next.
And selling your old clothes and collectibles online? Financial experts share the payment methods to avoid and where to meet buyers safely. That's next in Money Saving Monday. And as we go to a commercial break, here's your first look at what's coming up on GMA.
In this morning's GMA First Look, new details on that Philadelphia home run baseball incident.
The woman spotted out on the left, going to put the fight-ins in fighting.
It's the grab now seen around the globe. Phillies fans scrambling after Harrison Bader sent a home run ball flying into the stands during Friday's game against the Marlins. One man emerging victorious, gifting the ball to his son who was celebrating a birthday. But watch as a woman storms over to them. The father ultimately giving up, taking the ball out of his son's glove and giving it to that woman.
I gave her back the ball just to get her to go away and explained to my son that that's how you de-escalate a situation.
And coming up at 7 a.m., we'll have the latest fallout and why these type of incidents keep happening. With your GMA First Look, I'm Janae Norman, ABC News, New York.
I've been baking my entire life, so I love being in the kitchen. And I'm constantly furrowing my brows. So when some of my friends mentioned they got treated with Botox Cosmetic and were happy with the results, I booked my first consultation. Botox Cosmetic, it's been FDA approved for over 20 years. And it's the most studied product of its kind. I'm happy with my results. They're very natural looking.
Botox Cosmetic effects may spread hours to weeks after injection, causing serious symptoms. Alert your doctor right away as difficulty swallowing, speaking, breathing, eye problems, or muscle weakness may be a sign of a life-threatening condition. Patients with these conditions are at highest risk. Don't receive Botox Cosmetic if you have skin infection. Side effects may include allergic reactions, injection site pain, headache, eyebrow, eyelid drooping, or swelling. Tell your doctor your medical history, muscle or nerve conditions, and medications including botulinum toxins, as these may increase the risk of serious side effects.
I'm the one and only Taylor, and I got treated with the one and only Botox Cosmetic.
Find a licensed Botox Cosmetic specialist at BotoxCosmetic.com.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Be our guest and save now at Buy-Mart.
Get RV show pricing now at every Blue Compass RV. All RVs must go, starting at just $101 a month. Each backed by a complimentary 1-year VIP membership to RV Complete, exclusively at Blue Compass RV. Hurry in today.
Every day, our customers experience that moment. The moment when the decision is made and the train has left the station. When there's nothing left to do but lean forward and watch a little piece of the future unfold right before your dilated pupils. It only lasts a heartbeat or two, and some moments end better than others. But whatever the outcome, there's never a dull moment at Northern Quest. Yes, the best.
It's the 11-year anniversary at Move Fitness. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Join now for only $11. Let's go.
Hi, I'm Randy, owner of Rooter 911 Sewer and Drain.
Sewer and drain cleaning at half the price of the larger competitors.
24/7 service for all of your sewer and drain cleaning needs in Spokane, 535-3136.
Get RV show pricing now at every Blue Compass RV. All RVs must go, starting at just $101 a month. Each backed by a complimentary 1-year VIP membership to RV Complete, exclusively at Blue Compass RV. Hurry in today.
From 4 News Now, this is Good Morning Northwest.
The 4 News Now story tracker starts this half hour with the stories people are talking about this morning.
Pope Leo has canonized the first millennial saint. He is Carlo Atticus, an Italian young man who died of leukemia at the age of 15. Born in 1991, Atticus created a website to document miracles and spread his faith. It earned the nickname of God's influencer. His story has attracted wide attention from the Catholic youth, many of whom were at the Vatican to witness Sunday's ceremony.
2 people are in for some mighty big paydays. Winning tickets for the $1.8 billion Powerball jackpot were sold in Missouri and Texas. Saturday's win ends a streak of 42 consecutive drawings without a jackpot winner. The jackpot will now reset at $20 million for Monday's drawing.
Finally a winner on that one.
I have relatives in Missouri. I better
you better start making calls. Good morning, Northwest. Thanks for starting your day with us. I'm Natalie Grant.
And I'm Robin Nance. It is Monday, September 8th.
Matt Grid, plan our day.
And we get to plan for some much nicer weather here for many of us at the start of this week after hot, smoky weather basically all of last week. 62 right now, so really pleasant as we get our morning started. You can see the full moon here beginning to set into a still hazy sky or hazy horizon here as we look over the Veterans Memorial Arena in downtown Spokane. Air quality has been much improved since yesterday. Moderate air quality now, and I do think we'll actually kind of waffle back and forth here, at least for the start of today, between moderate and good air quality for once around the Spokane and Coeur d'Alene area. We'll likely get a little hazier as we head into this afternoon and the local fires in the region become more active once again. But it is going to be cooler than the last couple of days. We were down to the mid-80s over the weekend. You will see more sunshine as opposed to a thick layer of smoke kind of half blotting out the sun like we saw for the last 2-3 days, depending on where you're at. We'll be in the low 80s for this afternoon, a light southwest wind, and once again, a little bit of added haze to the sky for the back end of the day. For the rest of today and tomorrow, air quality in the moderate range. We'll also be looking out for a few more thunderstorms, just like we saw last night. All that coming up in your full forecast.
Well, whether it's clothes, collectibles, or handcrafted goods, a lot of people are buying and selling things secondhand these days in online marketplaces.
But there are some things that you should keep in mind to protect yourself, whether you're buying or selling. Derek Dice has what you should know in this edition of Money Saving Monday.
There's value in stuff that is vintage or older.
And that means a lot of people are now making money selling their old clothes or collectibles. But if you're selling, Josh Bergman of WSECU says to be aware of potential buyers who want to hurry you into making a transaction.
If there's somebody that has like a sense of urgency, or they're like trying to do something hasty or really trying to lowball you, those are all warning signs. But you want to make sure that if they're asking you for your phone number or they want your address, those are all red flags. flags that you want to be cautious about because you don't want to send somebody to your home.
Bergman says cash deals are always best and never sell to someone wanting to pay with checks, wire transfers, or gift cards.
Even if it's a cashier's check that's guaranteed by your financial institution, they're easily faked and they get faked all the time. So don't take any kind of check.
And whenever possible, always meet the buyer in a public area and bring a friend. But if you can't bring a friend,
I'll text a friend and let them know, hey, this is where I'm going, this is who I'm meeting, and I'll show them a picture of their profile.
And if you're buying something online, that profile is even more important because it can let you know if it's a trusted seller.
I prefer platforms that have some kind of rating or like profiles. So I can look and see, oh, they have a profile. It was open 2010 or wherever. They've been around for a long time.
If a seller asks you to pay money to hold an item, Bergman says that's almost always a scam. And if you plan to buy or sell using a peer-to-peer payment platform, make sure it's a secure one.
Like Venmo or Zelle or PayPal, where if something was to happen, there's a chance that you could be protected and get your money back.
But the most important tip is this. If the deal seems too good to be true, chances are it is. And you can probably still find that vintage sweatshirt somewhere else. For Money Saving Monday, I'm Derek Dice, 4 News Now.
We are following breaking news. Today, jury selection starts in the trial of Ryan Roth. The 59-year-old is accused of trying to kill Donald Trump during his campaign for re-election last year. Roth was fired. He fired his attorneys, and he is choosing to represent himself. Prosecutors say that decision could turn this trial into a circus. In a letter to the judge, Roth wrote in part, "I will be representing myself moving forward. It was ridiculous to consider a random stranger that knows nothing of who I am to speak for me. I am sorry. I know this makes your life harder." Investigators say Ralph spent months planning the attack. Around this time last year, he was hiding in the bushes at Trump's Palm Beach golf course with a rifle. A Secret Service agent spotted the weapon. Ralph ran, only to be arrested shortly after. He now faces 5 federal charges. Jury selection could take a few days, and the trial could last 2 to 4 weeks. We will track developments. Reporting in the studio, Hannah Joy, 4 News Now.
We've got our strolling piano. People love that and stop and sing along. So we've got a lot of great activity.
And that was Erin Gertel with the director, or she's the director of the Spokane County Fair and Expo, which got underway on Friday. For the next 7 days, you can enjoy live music, rides, and games, and of course some classic fried fair food. And we can't forget about the livestock.
It's really fun to see the excitement for kids because a lot of them don't get to experience these type of animals on a daily basis.
Cedar, the Highland cow, is available for pets, and some exciting news, the former fair mascot is expecting a baby. Her owner says the next fair she might be accompanied by that new calf. The fair opens weekdays at 11, 10 a.m. on weekends. Parking is $10 cash, and if you're interested in discounted admission and saving on that parking, you might want to consider taking advantage of the Spokane Transit Authority shuttle to and from the fairgrounds. Parking is free at the Spokane Community College, and round-trip shuttle price is $2. Guests who show their shuttle ticket at admission will receive an extra $5 off of their fair admission. So lots of good ways to get in for cheaper.
And early fairgoers saw a spectacle at Avista Stadium next door as a fire destroyed the concession stand Friday morning.
Representatives from the Spokane Indians say they are still reeling from what happened here. That fire started around 2:30 on Friday morning, burning for hours as crews worked to protect the rest of the facility. Spokane Valley Fire says that they had to pull firefighters back into defensive operations when that roof collapsed, becoming a safety concern. The Indians GM says it was a shock, but the organization is already planning their next steps.
It's still a little hard to believe, still a little surreal, kind of catching our breath here and realizing what happened and then kind of what the next steps are and what we need to do next.
And those next steps involve working with partners in Spokane County to come up with a plan. The goal is to have the concession stand rebuilt by April when the next Indian season starts. And the cause that fire is still under investigation.
Yeah, what a spectacle for sure. Wow. It is now 6:38.
Checking back in with meteorologist Matt Gray. Yeah, that fire didn't do anything good for our air quality around here last week.
No, and those wildfires that all started up last week still continuing to burn, still continuing to create some air quality issues, but these southerly winds are really helping us out in Spokane and Coeur d'Alene. We'll show you kind of how smoke will be drifting around for the rest of the day as we see the sun rising through a little bit of that smoke and haze here this morning. What should be a fairly sunny day in your forecast coming up.
And still to come on Good Morning Northwest, conflicting vaccine information is leaving parents uncertain. A Spokane pediatrician shares how families can navigate the confusion and make some sound medical decisions. It's next.
Plan your day with Matt Gray, only on Good Morning Northwest.
Stay and play at Missisquoi Casino Hotel, where jackpots, food, and fun come together at the region's only non-smoking casino and hotel. We're the place for a day trip, weekend getaway, or your next holiday party or group event. Enjoy the casino action playing your favorite gaming machine, or try your skills at the live table games. Stay and play at Missisquoi Casino Hotel, located just north of Spokane on Highway 395 near Chewelah.
At Gold Seal Plumbing, we let our reviews speak for themselves. To see more of our reviews, just go to goldsealplumbing.com/reviews.
Gold Seal Plumbing, we're on our way.
At Parker Subaru, adventure doesn't wait. With a large inventory of Crosstreks, Outbacks, Foresters, and Ascents, your Subaru is ready right now.
New or used, Subaru has delivered decades of legendary longevity, rock-solid reliability, and award-winning safety.
With the Subaru Wilderness Package, our compact SUVs deliver unstoppable performance to every trail for every season.
Celebrate the Subaru A Lot to Love event now through September 2nd at Parker Subaru in beautiful Coeur d'Alene.
At Parker Toyota, Toyota trucks aren't just vehicles, they're a tradition built on performance, reliability, and unmatched durability. That legacy lives on in every new Tundra and Tacoma, powered by innovation, loaded with advanced technology, and ready for whatever the Northwest brings.
The same high standards that built these legendary trucks guide our customer service because tradition isn't just preserved, it's lived.
Toyota trucks, built for generations at Parker Toyota in beautiful Coeur d'Alene.
Check out the expanded strength equipment at Planet Fitness. Join the club today. Save $28 or more when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month.
Find your nearest club and join today. Deal ends September 12th.
I hope for people that choose to watch my forecast on Good Morning Northwest is as you're making your plans for the day, you know what's coming up for your day and how to plan it, and that you have a little bit of fun on the way.
Plan your day with Matt Gray, only on Good Morning Northwest.
Welcome back. Your time right now is 6:41. Washington State joins a growing alliance of states creating their own vaccine recommendations without CDC input.
Hawaii became the latest state to join the pact last week. Families now face conflicting information about vaccines and healthcare decisions. Dr. Sarah DeHolst, a pediatrician at Multicare Rockwood Clinic in Spokane, says the tension between government agencies and medical societies creates confusion for parents trying to make sound medical decisions for their children.
There is some friction right now between government agencies and our medical societies. And so we're hoping that we are the experts when it comes to making medical decisions and helping families make sound medical decisions.
DeHolst recommends families start with conversations with medical providers they trust. She says most pediatricians vaccinate their own children and can share their family experiences. Both Multicare and Providence representatives say conversations about the new alliance are ongoing within their organizations.
Takeaways today in your forecast: cooler weather, just a little bit, less smoky as well in many areas. Not everybody, unfortunately. We will have a chance for active weather again tonight with the form of showers and storms.
A lot of people excited about this one as chicken restaurants continue to fry up success here in Spokane. A new contender is stepping into the ring to win over customers during its grand opening this week. Raising Cane's is opening tomorrow in North Spokane, right by the Home Depot on Newport Highway. It's the second Raising Cane's to pop up in Washington. You can stop by and grab the popular sauce and tenders starting at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. Some customers will randomly receive a year of free chicken during the grand opening as well, and if you're not in the mood for Cane's or if the line's too long, there is a lot of other chicken options up there.
Sure. And I just had Raising Cane's for the first time a couple of months ago. My daughter lives, she's going to school in Louisiana. It's real big down there. Pretty good.
It's pretty good if you like chicken tenders.
Good. Yeah.
Good Morning Northwest time right now is 6:43.
Amazon is cutting off free shipping for millions of Americans at the end of this month. The Prime perk that's disappearing and what it means for your wallet just ahead.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
The Labor Day sale at Furniture Row has been extended. Shop today, because the more you buy, the more you save. Plus, find huge discounts on living, dining, and bedroom, and 60 months no interest. But don't wait. The extended Labor Day sale at Furniture Row ends soon.
4 News Now and STCU recognize volunteers who make a difference in our community. Today, we honor Pamela DeGarmo. For more than 6 years, Pamela has volunteered at Project ID.
Pamela is the heart of Project ID, volunteering over 20 hours a week to support and uplift individuals with disabilities.
It fills my life. I mean, yeah, you can work and you can do chores. This is kind of something that makes the day better.
Thanks to STCU for helping to make sure volunteers count.
This season, fall into Coeur d'Alene. Fall is a great time to visit Coeur d'Alene. With awesome weather, fall color cruises, exciting events, a variety of food, beer, and wine selections, and amazing accommodations. It's the perfect time to stay and play in CDA. Visit cdafall.com for more information.
Need a new garage door?
Sorry.
Give us a call today.
How do you keep performing at a high level when you're a man over 40? By taking Manpower. Manpower helps your body produce and conserve your own natural testosterone for a healthy sex life and positive mental attitude. Experience a vibrant, active life again with the energy and drive of a younger you. Manpower is available at any Mother's Cupboard location, Lincoln Heights, North Point Plaza, or University Road in the Valley.
Mother's Cupboard.
It's the extended Labor Day sale at Denver Mattress, where the more you buy, the more you save. Take $100 off every $1,000 you spend, or save up to $200 on our Doctor's Choice lineup. Plus, get 60 months no interest and free shipping. But hurry, the extended Labor Day sale at Denver Mattress ends soon.
4 News Now is brought to you by Wendell Motors.
It is now 6:46. Here's a look at what's new on Good Morning Northwest. Millions of Americans are facing the prospect of no more free shipping from Amazon. At the end of the month, it is officially ending a perk that had allowed Prime members to share free shipping benefits with up to 4 people anywhere in the U.S. Amazon is offering discounts on Prime to try and sign up some of the customers being kicked out.
BMW and Mercedes are trying to take on Tesla. Both car makers have now unveiled electric SUVs. The vehicles aimed squarely at the Tesla Model Y, which has dominated this category. The Mercedes GLC and the BMW iX3 are due to hit dealerships next year.
If you're waiting for clearer skies to go to the Spokane County Interstate Fair, today could be your day. Smoky skies kept some people away over the weekend, but air quality is much improved today, and even better, seniors get in free today.
And today, yep, Senior Day, so anyone ages 55 and over get free admission. Later the week, we got Heroes Day. That's on September 11th, so active military members, veterans, police, firefighters, hospital staff, and everyone and their families can get free admission with an ID. Now, finally, all school employees can get in on Sunday the 14th. That's also Coats for Kids Day. All you gotta do, bring a gently used or a new coat to donate to a child in need, and you can get a child 13 years or older, or younger rather, into the fair for free that day. So anyone under 13, if you bring a coat, get them in for free.
Yeah, bring as many coats as you want. We love it. We need it for our kids in our community. All right, here is a live look at the fair, where in just a few hours that'll be spinning. The animals will be ready for you. The food will be ready for you.
Oh my gosh, so many fun things to see.
Yeah, nothing like thinking about something deep fried here on a Monday.
Yeah, get you hungry.
Ready for it.
So as you saw there, it's still going to look a little hazy. That is not going to change, not until we get some serious wet weather or seriously cool weather around here. But I tell you what, it's going to be a lot better than what we saw over the weekend, and definitely a ton better than what we saw last week.
Thank goodness.
By far the best fair weather day we've had so far in just the very short time that the fair has been open in the valley. Colville, we are seeing unhealthy air quality. The fires are all around you. No matter which way the wind blows, that's going to be the case. But much improved for Spokane. Pullman, Lewiston, Grangeville, Tri-Cities all in the green this morning. That's lovely to see. So if your air quality is still a little down this morning, well, that is not going to change all that much. I do think the haze will probably increase a little bit around Spokane and Coeur d'Alene for the afternoon, but most of the fire and smoke activity is going to be tracking to the north following the winds. So places like Colville, Kettle Falls, Northport, not a whole lot of changes for you. You will likely see long periods of unhealthy air quality again today. Temperatures in the 80s for Spokane, for Coeur d'Alene, for a high today, 86 in Grand Coulee, 90 in the LC Valley, a comfortable 82 in Pullman and Bonners Ferry today. Sky conditions will either be a light haze or partly cloudy to mostly sunny. Then as we head into tonight, we'll see a few thunderstorms, very similar to very late last night around the Palouse, where we heard a little bit of thunder as some active weather rolled through. Let's show you the timeline here of how that'll play out. So we head towards 7, 8 o'clock. Places like Pullman, Pomeroy, the LC Valley, Moscow, all a chance to see a little bit of active weather, but it's going to be mostly eastern and central Washington that we see all of this. This is about 11 p.m., so 11, midnight, 1 in the morning. Chance for a couple of sprinkles around the Spokane area. And we continue to see active weather across eastern Washington into tomorrow morning. And so as we're waking up, we will have a decent chance for a little bit of wet weather. And this is not the only chance for wet weather we have in the week ahead. We'll show you that in your 7-day forecast coming up after the morning sprint.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now is brought to you by R&R RV.
You've worked hard your whole life.
Now when you need Social Security disability, they make you work even harder.
Paperwork, phone calls, delays, just to get denied?
You've paid into the system this whole time.
And this is how you get treated?
That's when you call 1-800-LAW-0842.
We've helped thousands of people get the benefits they deserve, even if they've been denied.
We'll navigate the system and work hard for you.
Call 800-LAW-0842.
Welcome to The Kitchen Engine, a family-owned business spanning 3 generations.
It's our 19th anniversary, so come celebrate with us.
Join us for our biggest sale of the year. We will be hosting mini classes, wine tastings, and product demos in our expanded culinary classroom. 50% off doorbuster deals and 20% off store-wide. We'll have giveaways and daily drawings all 3 days. All food and drinks in our cafe are 20% off too. Experience The Kitchen Engine in the historic flour mill since 2006.
Kerner Furniture is blessed to have called the Inland Northwest home for the past 46 years.
We've also been blessed to help furnish your homes these past 4 decades.
And to celebrate our 46th year, we are having an anniversary sale.
Shop our selection of living room, dining room, and bedroom sets, all at lowered sale pricing.
And if you're looking for a lazy boy, then start here because we always guarantee the lowest prices in the area.
Celebrate 46 years of Kerner Furniture during our anniversary sale.
Going on now.
Scott, exciting news at Ziggy's here in the Spokane Valley.
Yes, after 47 years in business, our building has been sold to a great local nonprofit, and we are going to be doing an inventory reduction sale here. At the Spokane Valley location only, we will be having huge discounts.
So Scott, what about carpets?
Oh, carpet's going to be one of the biggest discounts we have. This flooring is not going to any other location once the store is closed. So get in, get your flooring right now.
You're going to save me some money.
I hope so.
Thank you.
Andes Heating Cooling has been providing service for all your heating and cooling needs since 1972. Andes specializes in all commercial service and maintenance. Planned preventative maintenance can decrease repair costs by 12 to 16%, extend the life of your equipment, and lower energy costs by as much as 50%. Maintenance contracts and emergency service are available for commercial buildings. Turn to the experts. Andes Heating Cooling since 1972, thanks to you.
See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Contact 4 News Now.
Welcome back. Your time right now, 6:53, and it's time to get you ready to take on your Monday in your morning sprint.
Partly cloudy with scattered rain and a few thunderstorms later today. Meteorologist Matt Gray has your forecast.
And this morning we also have details on the aftermath of the fire that broke out at Avista Stadium last Friday.
But first, Hannah Joy in studio following breaking news out of Jerusalem where a deadly shooting occurred at a bus stop.
Robin, this morning we have just learned that a person from East Jerusalem has been arrested for involvement in the attack. 6 people are dead, and among the victims are 3 men in their 30s, 2 men in their 50s, and a woman in her 50s. Police say it all unfolded during rush hour as families and workers were headed to the city. This happened in the northern part of Jerusalem. Investigators say 2 gunmen opened fire on people waiting for the bus and continued shooting inside. More than a dozen people were rushed to the hospital, some in critical condition. A security guard and a bystander shot and killed the attackers. Right now, police and soldiers are flooding the city with extra patrol. For the latest developments, tune in to Good Morning America.
In your forecast, a much improved air quality unless you're right next to one of these big fires. And we will be seeing a decent amount of sunshine today coming through. What still will be a little bit of haze out there. As we head into the overnight, we're going to be looking for some scattered showers and a couple of thunderstorms to rumble through the overnight. And that includes waking up early tomorrow morning and seeing a little bit of activity as well, mainly across eastern Washington. We'll continue to see daily shower and storm activity for the rest of the week.
In our Fire Watch coverage this morning, these are some new photos of the wildfire that's burning northwest of Davenport. Lightning started it about a week ago. As of this morning, the Rattlesnake Fire has burned about 21 square miles with 0 containment. Evacuation orders are also in place for anyone living in this shaded area. They're asked to get out now.
And we've been tracking several more wildfires burning near Kettle Falls. The Black Hawk Mountain and Crown Creek fires have merged in the last few days, so now we're reporting them with a single acreage. Crews have gained 5% containment on this wildfire that's burning close to 22 square miles. Evacuation orders remain in place for those fires. You see them levels 1, 2, and 3 marked on that map on your screen.
We've got our strolling piano. People love that, stop and sing along. So we've got a lot of great activity.
And that was Erin Gertel, the director of the Spokane County Fair and Expo, which got underway on Friday. And for the next 7 days, you can enjoy that live music, rides, games, and of course, some classic fried fair food.
It's really fun to see the excitement for kids because a lot of them don't get to experience these type of animals on a daily basis.
And if you're there for the animals, well, Cedar the Highland Cow is available for pets. The fair opens weekdays at 11, 10 a.m. on weekends. Parking is $10 cash. And if you're interested in discounted admission and saving on parking, consider taking the advantage of the Spokane Transit Authority shuttle to and from the fairgrounds. Parking is free at the Spokane Community College, and round-trip shuttle prices are $2. Guests who show their shuttle tickets at admissions will receive a $5 discount on their fair admission.
An early fairgoer saw a spectacle at Avista Stadium next door as a fire destroyed the concession stand early Friday morning. Representatives from the Spokane Indians say they're still reeling from what happened. That fire started around 2:30 Friday morning, burning for hours as crews worked to protect the rest of the facility. The Indians GM says it was a shock, but the organization is already planning its next steps. The goal is to have the concession stand rebuilt by April.
New on Good Morning Northwest, a motorcycle crash on I-90 in Shoshone County injured the driver and killed the passenger. Idaho State Police say a 67-year-old man from Kingston, Idaho was driving the motorcycle just outside of Smelterville yesterday morning when he blew out his back tire. He and his passenger, a 66-year-old woman, were both wearing their helmets. The woman's came off during the crash. She died at the scene while he was taken to a hospital. Idaho State Police say the investigation is still ongoing.
Spokane police arrested a driver for crashing into a home in East Central Spokane. According to SPD, the woman in her mid-50s drove into the corner of a housing complex on 11th and Ray Street around 6:30 last night. A man was inside the home at the time. He wasn't hurt. The woman suffered minor injuries and was taken to a hospital. Police suspect her of being under the influence.
Well, you may need to plan some extra time in your commute this week. Construction crews will be reducing southbound Ash Street from 3 lanes to 1 while they work on stormwater system improvements there. This will start tomorrow and last through Friday. And city officials recommend using some alternate routes, including Government Way, Monroe Street, Washington Street, or Division Street during those peak traffic times.
We will take a break and be back with a final check of weather with meteorologist Matt Gray in just a bit.
When you're in a car wreck, we're not just here to fight for you. We're here as a family.
When I reached out to Craig Swaff and Associates, it got started right away. They made sure I received everything I was owed.
One call, that's all.
509-999-9999.
Medicare options for Freddie.
No, not Freddie. Eddie.
Are you still there, Freddie? Okay, aging needs.
Agent, please.
Granite Concepts aren't just for making a statement. They're for when she makes the goal that wins the big game. Our countertops aren't just for seeing the luxury in our designs. They're for seeing when it's time for a much-needed break. Granite Concepts isn't just for being in love with your kitchen. It's for being with the ones that you love. Granite Concepts. Beauty set in stone.
It's the 11-year anniversary at Move Fitness.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Join now for only $11.
Let's go.
A little bit of haze still in our skies, and that's going to be fairly constant until we get some seriously wet or seriously cool weather in our forecast. In the meantime, we do have a better chance for showers this week, but it's just going to be scattered showers. We will see a few lightning strikes from time to time. Saw a couple last night around the Palouse. Likely see some again tonight into tomorrow morning across eastern Washington. We'll continue to see temperatures slowly cooling as we go throughout the week. Temperatures will be in the 70s for next weekend. That'll feel pretty nice.
That's for sure. All right, well, thanks so much for starting your day with us right here on Good Morning Northwest.
Yeah, we've loved having you along. We'll see you throughout the morning with live local updates on Good Morning America. It starts right now.